The bombshell memo from the Privy Council was first released last week with heavy redactions, but now Global News has confirmed the details of those redactions from the national security document dated February 21, 2020. It outlines an extensive network of community groups used by Beijing to conceal the flow of funds between Chinese officials and Canadian members of an election interference network, with the goal of targeting at least 11 candidates in the Greater Toronto Area running for both the Liberals and the Conservatives. The document does not name any of the 11 candidates. The people involved in the network were from the Chinese consulate, local community leaders, Canadian politicians, and their staff, as per the PCO memo, which was reviewed by Global News. The candidates in question had varying levels of knowledge they were being targeted. Some are likely unaware of these influence efforts, while others have willingly cooperated, the document concludes. Last week, we asked Prime Minister Justin Trudeau if he had knowledge of the document. Here's what he had to say.
We obviously have been aware for a long time that foreign interference is a real thing against our institutions, against our communities, against Canadians, and I get briefed up on it all the time, and our intelligence and security agencies continue to act responsibly.
So no clear response from the PM, but Bill Blair, who was Public Safety Minister back in 2020, that's the year the PCO document was produced, is so far the only minister who's confirmed he knows about it.
I'm aware of that memo and received certain information of it, but I don't have it. I'm not able to share the details of that.
Last month, Global News was the first report that in January of 2022, Trudeau and select cabinet ministers were warned of the Chinese interference network, according to sources. Intelligence sources told Global News that the network involved 11 or more federal candidates, elected and unelected public officials, and an Ontario MPP. The Prime Minister and the cabinet members who were briefed on this were not given the names of the candidates or the dollar figure associated with the network. Additional sources tell Global News that nearly $250,000 were transferred through proxies to fund this network. The specific detail was not included in the briefs. Mackenzie Gray, Global News, Ottawa.